What's up, vlog people? I'm Sean, and this is your Hunger Games Part 3, Part 2, Mockingjay Part 1 review. No, Mockingjay Part 2, I'm sorry. Part 1 was last year, and it was just kind of left me going, this wasn't a Hunger Games movie. And the beef with it was that the first two, even though they're special effects heavy, they felt real, and that was, I think, what was so great about them and the appeal for me. So then Mockingjay Part 1 comes out, and it's like, instead of out in these environments where the Hunger Games were taking place, now it's all inside bunkers, and it's a lot of people talking about stuff that's happening outside and us not seeing it. A lot of tell instead of show. So Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 comes along, and the sales pitch is, well, no, that was all just kind of setting up what was so big it wouldn't have fit in the one movie. And you see it, and it's like, okay, there's a hint at how, I can see how in the books there was the build. It was 3 books, right? So the first one was just like showing you any kind of random one of the Hunger Games, but then it all goes messed up for the next one. And then the third one, oh my God, the city itself, the capital itself is where the Hunger Games is taking place. Oh my God, I get it, it's awesome. But it was like 2 kind of big set pieces with that, and the rest of it was like, oh, shoot an arrow over there, and we see that the arrow triggered the thing that was the trap set up to build them. But then it has no internal logic. Like, it doesn't even adhere to its own internal logic. Like, spoiler alert. You know, if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, just stop it now, okay? So spoiler alert 1, spoiler alert 2, spoiler alert 3, okay. So you're getting near the end, and there's the part where they're all running through the subway station or whatever. That looks like, you know, the one guy, the stormtroopers are shooting at them with the guns, and the lamps from the ceiling are like shooting down fire, but it's shooting the fire down at intervals. So at this point, President Snow's already told the public that these people are dead. And so all he needs to do is actually get rid of them at this point. So why wouldn't every single one of those heat lamp lights be on all at once and just cook the sons of bitches right there? Why is the floor chasing them and they're running instead of just falling out underneath them completely? So like this, the internal logic of that whole thing of turning the Capitol into the Hunger Games for the movie, I don't know, it kind of doesn't work for me. It just left me feeling like, you know, it's not, the Hunger Games ain't like a trilogy that I'm into. It's, you know, a couple of movies that I kind of liked once. Still think that those first 2 are great. Would love to see, like imagine if they just got somebody else to come in and write a just completely different version of what the third Hunger Games is going to be. You've got the first 2 movies as your setup, and now your job is to, just based on that, make a new third one. So it just has nothing to do with the book, nothing to do with this movie. That'd be interesting. But yeah, so that's the little Hunger Games 2 review that I'm going to upload now so that I can get kicking it with my homegirl, Jessica Jones. That's what we're doing today. We party to Jessica Jones. Party Jessica Jones. All right, so if you're watching this and Hunger Games came out a while ago, that means that my Jessica Jones vlogging is also up, because it's going up after this. And as I record this, I haven't recorded that yet. So it's all very like playing with time and keeping it straight in my head, knowing how to refer to it with you.